Welcome back to Paper, Scissors, Wool. I am finally editing this video from a year ago when I ordered 3 notebooks from Papier.com as Christmas gifts, and I discovered that they have changed up their products a bit since my last Papier review video, which was now a year and a half ago. Okay, so here are 2 of the notebooks. As you can see, they are the hardcover ones. They are intended as gifts, and so it was important that I wanted them to look cute, and there's just a couple things to notice right off the bat that I thought was a bit funny. So with the soft cover, soft back ones, when that square with the personalization was centered from left to right, it looked fine because it was like a soft cover notebook, and so it made sense that it would be centered there. But they've maintained that centering even on the hardcover ones, so you notice right away that this actually looks off center, like it looks too far to that side because it's being centered between here instead of here and here. And that's the same. This one doesn't have a line around it. Let's see. But the name goes from about here to here. So again, yeah, it's centered between these 2 points, not between these 2 points. Same really nice printing on the cover. It looks really great. The color looks good. They have the like collaboration group on the backs. So that one's a bow and arrow press as opposed to the Ferme Papier. And then you open it up and you have your front pages, which are quite a thick paper. They have gone down in paper thickness for these, and I actually quite like that because if you recall from my previous video, I found the really thick paper, I think it was 180 GSM, was a bit too thick and a bit too rough for most of the pens that I wanted to use, like fine liners and things like that. So this paper is a lot smoother and it is thinner certainly, so I think you might get a bit of ghosting. I do quite like the thinner paper. I think it's a bit more reasonable, I guess. You can see that the dots go sort of all the way up to the edges. There's no numbered pages, which is not one of the things they advertise, and that's fine with me. So it goes right up to the edge all around and kind of right up to the top of the page. Okay, and then the dots themselves are like probably a medium darkness. They're relatively dark gray, so pretty visible. All right, and it's kind of an off-white color like it was before in the previous video, so like that off-white cream yellow color. And then there's cardstock again at the back. So just one last thing to say about the order. I did order 3 notebooks, and all 3 of them I specified that I wanted the dot grid pages, not lined or plain. I wanted the dot grids. And one of the notebooks, the one that's actually already been given as a gift, arrived with plain pages. So it didn't have the dot pages. So that was just like a little order mess up, but it actually worked out all right. I think the recipient of that notebook probably didn't need the dot grid, so it was fine that her pages were plain. All right, so those are the new hardcover Papier notebooks that you can get from their website at Papier. There they are.